Hi there folks, we're often asked what we do with all the pigeons that we shoot. We actually mince quite a lot of our pigeons, having breasted them out. That means removing the breast fillets. What we're going to look at today in this little video is pigeon burgers. Turn a lot of our pigeons into burgers. Quick, easy, convenient, and very palatable. Everybody enjoys a burger. So let's go into the kitchen now and have a look and see how we go about this. So our pigeon burger is going to start with a pigeon, obviously. So what we've got to do with that is we'll just remove the breast portions off that, the breast fillets off that, and that's our core ingredient for our pigeon burger. So my able assistant is going to undertake that duty for me. And that one's been heavily shot. So we've got one breast portion here that's been heavily shot, which we will probably discard. That will probably go to the cat or the dogs or the ferret. Our ferrets love pigeon. So actually removing the breast portion, you'll see, is a really simple job. Just takes a few minutes, and that's it. In fact, that is alright. It's just got a little bit of blood on it. So the actual breast portion, the fillet, is okay. So just in a few seconds there, that's your pigeon breast fillet removed, and we're all ready for that to go into the burger making process. So, and that's the second one coming off there. My assistant's always moaning that it takes ages to do this job, when in fact I can clearly see that it doesn't, and clearly she's getting paid too much for doing this. So just clean it off, just remove the feather, remove the bit of skin that's maybe on it, and that's it. And just in a few minutes you've got two pigeon breast fillets there ready. Right, here we are, just show you what we have in the kitchen here in terms of equipment for burger making. We're just using an Andrew James mincer, which is absolutely perfect. We were previously using a blender, but we managed to burn the motor out on there. It couldn't handle what we were doing. Metal sort of internal parts on this, so it's been man enough for what we've done so far. Produces a good mince. We use quite a lot of pigeon mince, so we use that in lasagnas, curries, cottage pies. So we'll just replace that, use that as a direct replacement for a beef mince. In terms of ingredients, what we have going into these, we've obviously got pigeon breast portions, we've got some bacon, which is bacon misshapes, and we've got some pork loins there. We'll usually use fatty belly pork. Proportion wise, it's going to be 2/3 pigeon breast portions and 1/3 of the fatty pork. What else we have going in there? We've got some onion goes in there. We'll have some mixed herbs go in, black pepper. There will be, as well as that, there'll be a single egg goes in. And beyond that, you can really just taste it. You can flavour it to taste. On this batch here, we're going to put some sweet chilli sauce in, but you could put whatever you want in, barbecue sauces, chilli sauces, whatever you really want, whether you want to make them hot, mild, or whatever sort of flavour you want to give them. Just trial and error, really, just see what suits you. So here we are, we're actually at the mincing process. So what we're doing here is we're just putting pigeon through, and then we'll mix that with a little bit of, there's some bacon going into there, and then there'll be a little bit of onion going in, and then there'll be your belly pork going in there as well. So we'll just mix it all in together, and then that will get stirred up. The flavouring's added, and your egg added, and then the next part of the process will be to go on to mould those. And that mincer we've got there, you pick those up. We bought that new on eBay, direct from Andrew James, and they're inexpensive, and that one's proved to be extremely reliable for us. Your only obvious issue with using a mincer as opposed to a blender is, your blender will blend all that in together. So what we've got is we've obviously, you can see here, there's a bit of the fatty pork and then the pigeon side. So we'll have to mix all that up. But we have found in time that most blenders just aren't going to take the abuse that you're going to give them. The mincer really, with good solid metal parts, is the only thing that's capable of handling what we're producing. So we've now got all our pigeon minced and blended with the other ingredients, so that's there in a bowl, ready to start pressing burgers out. We're just using a cheap Lakeland burger press, picked that up in a charity shop for £1.99, so that's there. We'll show you that in use in a minute. And I mean, we just cut our little greaseproof circles to keep them separate. We just cut it out of a big piece of baking paper. You can get a roll of that for 50p. So we just about cut the circles out there. I myself say it would be cheaper and easier to buy a load of circles, but somebody disagrees with me. Right, we're just on to pressing now, so we've put a little wax circle into the bottom of the burger press just to stop it sticking, putting the burger meat in there. You'll get used to the right volume to put in there to get the right thickness of burger. Little disc on the top again to stop it sticking. Lid goes onto the burger press and just give it a squeeze. Everybody likes a squeeze. And then we just drop them out onto a tray. And there you have a badly shaped burger. That's not one of the best ones I've ever seen. So burger number 2, hopefully will be slightly better. Still an easy enough job though. Whenever you're ready, no rush. Still say it'd be easier to buy some proper discs. Compress that, give it a little tap to stop it sticking, which wasn't done last time, and then squeeze that out onto the tray. And you've got your burger there. So what we do is we put those onto a tray, we'll put those into the top of the freezer, freeze them down, and once we've got those firm, we'll then go and vac pack them and then get them into the freezer proper and stored away. So that's it, that's the burger making process. Nice and easy, straightforward, tastes really good. You wouldn't, to be honest, when you're eating them, you wouldn't differentiate them from a good steak burger. Nobody we've given them to knows that they're a pigeon burger. So there you go, nice and simple, gets rid of a lot of pigeons very, very quickly. I think we're probably going to have done something like 30 pigeons today. So hope you enjoyed watching that, and join us again shortly. So once we've done a batch of burgers, then what we'll do is put them onto a tray like this. This is actually double stacked. I've got a layer underneath here as well. Just separate them with greaseproof paper, put them onto a baking tray, and then what we'll do is we'll put them into the freezer there, into our game freezer, freeze those down so they're all nice and firm, and then we can vac pack them after that. So they'll go in tonight, and then we'll vac pack those to tomorrow. So that's our first batch. There's 4 there, and they're just going in, and we're going to oven cook those. I mean, obviously you could pan fry them, and they're excellent barbecued as well. They're really good on the barbecue. So we'll stick those in there. How long do they take? I'll ask my chef. 30 to 40 minutes they'll take in the oven, and we've got that on, what's it on? It's on 180, so my assistant tells me. So they're in there, and we'll have a look at those when they come out. Right, so there we have finished product out of the oven, and they're garnished up. And obviously you can put what you want in it. If you want to stick salad, if you're that way inclined on it, but that's there. Burgers, simple, cheap, enjoyable, low fat, tasty, so ready to go.